Now, here's your host, Hank Davis.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Sex Headline News. I'm your host, Hank Davis, and joining me, as usual, she's the lovely, the talented. She's Rebecca Ryder. How are you, Rebecca?
I'm great, thank you.
How was your holiday season?
Really awesome. I had a great time.
Terrific. Hard to believe that the new year is upon us.
I can't wait.
New year, same shit. No,
It's fun.
just kidding. You ready to dive into these sex headlines?
I'm ready. Let's go.
A 37-year-old woman charged with violating the peace of the dead for allegedly using human bones as sex toys awaits her fate while deliberations take place. Prosecutors argue she should be sent to prison. Number one, ew. And number two, Rebecca, this is ridiculous. I have never heard something this ridiculous. Have you?
That is ridiculous. There are so many available men out there that you can. Why? Warm, not dead. That's disgusting. If I don't know, if someone did that to my, I mean, you can have all your jokes about, whoa, at least they get some action or whatever afterwards, or I don't know, but aside of that, that's disgusting. If somebody did that and violated my loved ones, what does she do? Dig them up? I don't know. She's got to be, I don't know.
I heard a few guys say that she was kind of a dead fuck, so I don't know.
Bad.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it or whatnot. That is disgusting. Why would you? How would a bone? We make jokes in the locker room about, I'm going to slip her the bone tonight and all that kind of stuff when we were like 12.
Right.
But how would a bone actually feel? That don't seem like it would be good.
I don't know. I picture her in a garage with like a sander and I don't know, some type of file.
She had a belt sander and she's just like, you know what? I'm going to make the shit work. Watch.
Who knows? Maybe she uses it on other people.
Oh. Girlfriend just boned you. Ugh. Let's move away from the dead bone sex scandal. The state of Florida is asking thousands of young women some intimate questions about their sex lives and giving them $10 gift cards in return.
Darn, and I give you guys mine for free.
But some women who've received the survey say they are offended. The Department of Health sent surveys to 4,100 women between 18 and 24, giving participants a CVS gift card. Who goes to CVS?
I don't know. Why would they be offended? Oh, so okay.
Here we go.
They didn't sign up for this.
No,
so.
Here's a little more. Officials say the survey will help them understand women's need for an approach to family planning. So, what are their needs to family planning? How's their approach? The state spent $45,000 on the 46-question survey, and 782 women have actually filled it out and sent it back. So participants were asked how many men they had sex with over the last year, whether a man ever poked holes in a condom to get them pregnant, and how they felt emotionally the last time they had unprotected sex. Like the survey, I read some other questions off it, and it was like geared towards like, do you feel like you're being raped? You know what I mean? And stuff like that. It was really weird, man.
Yeah, they must have some type of angle. I think if you're going to ask people about those types of situations or about the planned parenting and whatever else, wouldn't you be asking those questions when they come to your facility?
Yeah.
They're just going to, randomly send these out to people that also get food stamps? I don't get it.
You're like cold calling,
When was the last time your boyfriend poked a hole in a condom? Oh, let me see. Let me think about that.
I think Friday.
Let me meditate. How are you going to know that? Give me a break.
That is so
I'm
stupid.
sorry, honey. I poked a hole in that condom. That's why we have Junior. Who's going to say that? I tried to trap you.
I was going to admit that. That is so stupid.
Why wouldn't you send those questionnaires to the men?
Yeah, there you
randomly.
go.
How many holes have you poked in condoms
and
for?
then offer like some coupons for corn chips.
Exactly.
You get off way cheaper than you could for women.
Yep.
Two friends who have sex but are not committed to each other are more likely to use condoms than a couple in a traditional relationship, according to a recent study. The friends with benefits participants reported being less satisfied sexually and less confident expressing their sexual desires to partners. Those with significant others had developed trust and felt more comfortable bringing up and explaining their erotic wants. Even though the friends with benefits groups used condoms more often for vaginal and oral sex, this does not mean that it is a safer sexual route to take. Friends with benefits participants were also more likely to have multiple sex partners. Nice. That seems like common sense, though, doesn't it?
What part? They're using the condoms? Or
no,
the
just
fact
that
they're not as satisfied as couples that are together? Because a lot of people say that couples that are together don't get laid.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it goes away, then I hear people complaining all the time how they're not satisfied. But they're not actually saying they're not satisfied with the sex. They're saying they're not satisfied with the time fragments in between these sexual encounters.
Ridiculous.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think you can get too comfortable with your partner and just, it takes a second, a back seat. But this shouldn't shock anybody that if you have a real partner that you'd be like, hey, next weekend, let's try, this or that or whatever. Let's try some bones,
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Pull out the sander.
Let's belt sand the edges so it's not rough. And then I'm boning you.
Yeah.
That is freaking crazy. But I just think that survey is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty simplistic, isn't it?
I'm just kind of surprised about the not being satisfied with the friends with benefits. Because it seems like you would be, I think, you wouldn't care as much. It's not like you're going to be with this person for a long time or whatever. So it's like, hey, what do you want to try? What do you want to try? Let's go do this. Okay, well, he's an idiot. I don't want, or go to someone else or whatever. But, I mean, I'm surprised about that. That's the only thing I was surprised about. But, hey, at least they're doing safe sex with multiple partners.
Using condoms.
Not poking holes.
All right. Civil liberties campaigners are preparing to legally fight San Francisco's ban on public nudity. Does the U.S. Constitution guarantee the right to walk the streets naked? Oh, my goodness. No sooner had San Francisco's lawmakers voted to ban nakedness in public places than a lawsuit was filed. It argued that the free speech of nudists was being restricted. I freaking hate how everybody hides behind free speech for other shit.
So do I. What's going to speak? I mean, I don't want to hear noises coming from any other parts other than your mouth, and that's the only part that they're talking about. So
you don't want to know what can speak.
No, I don't.
I let big man do the talking. Walk softly, but carry a big stick.
Oh my gosh!
But I'm just saying, it's not even sensible to say, oh well, the First Amendment means I can be nude.
Yeah, here's my freedom of speech. I don't want to see or smell your stanky ass walking around in the sun, carrying big sticks, saying that you want to be nude. That's disgusting. That's gross.
Well, it wouldn't be gross if like hot people were naked, but it's never hot people.
Right.
It's always creepy people. Sorry.
Right. I agree. But I mean, I don't know. Your kids are TV is everywhere. They don't need to be on TV.
No.
If you can't speak, that's disgusting.
if you can't speak without having your tool out, then what good are you? Let's move on.
Yeah.
Can giving up fast food lead to better sex? Painful sexual intercourse caused by medical conditions can be managed and treated in a simple way. Doctors suggest that women who suffer from endometriosis, and, oh, help me, vulvodynia have a surprising solution. Don't eat junk food. You whores. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't in there. But it says don't eat junk food. Can you believe that? Is that true?
Did you say that what did the doctors say again? They said that they suggest it, or
Yeah,
that they have evidence of it?
They
or?
believe they have evidence that junk food is causing these situations. I like this. Because, I mean, it's not like it's telling you something to stop something good or something. You know what I mean? You shouldn't eat junk food anyway. It should tell dudes the same
junk
thing.
Food. Define junk food. Oh, here, let's go to the store. We have macaroni and cheese on sale for 25 cents a box. What do you think is in that box?
All right, Rebecca, just picture anything that you would make. And
That's true. Oh, my gosh, you guys. I have a list. I have a list of things for you to avoid.
Rebecca's cooking today. I'm out of here. Oh, shit.
Always got jokes about my cooking.
I'll do like my Batman. I coated my stomach with buttermilk. Just in case.
Man.
I love it.
I don't know. I eat junk food and fast food, but I think for the most part I try to eat healthy. I just have my, moments each year where I go through these maybe a month at a time or a couple weeks at a time or whatever, and I just really have no willpower. I just want to eat what tastes good. And that's not fresh food and everything tastes good, but I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Those like Debbie snack cakes and things like that.
I have my moments every few hours where I just can't control myself. Oh, my goodness. Can we move on, please?
Let's move on.
My gosh. Fear not, College of New Jersey students. The condom ambulance is here for you. A sophomore at the school has created Condam, an on-campus condom delivery service that lets precoital co-eds order rubbers to their dorm room by phone, text, or on the web. Within minutes of placing your order, founder Kyle McCabe will show up at your door with one condom for $3 or 10 condoms for $15, and a waiver to be signed by the buyer, releasing McCabe from any liability of the prophylactic failing and causing pregnancy or disease. This is pure genius.
Agreed.
This is genius because he's obviously, let's be honest here. He's steering you for the 10 for 15.
Right, for sure.
He's steering you that way, I think. I don't know. Maybe he's not. No, I guess he's not, really. I guess not. But.
And he gives people, sort of no excuse, really, to just be like, oh, well, let's forget about the condom.
No.
And
to the rescue.
Else. Yeah.
But then what if you get hosed out and you're like, you order some, and then she's walking out the front door when he gets there. And you're like, well, can I cancel that order? Can I get a refund here?
Oh, that was a prank call. It wasn't me.
It wasn't. It wasn't me. I did not call you. I don't know why are you here? Did you just call the condom?
Oh, I would imagine if you didn't sign anything, you could cancel the order. But I don't know, if you're calling them in the first place, you may just want to keep the order, keep the stuff. It's not like you have to give them a tip, and just put those in the nightstand. I don't know. For next time. Save yourself the trouble.
And guys, if you've ever been in college, the next time could be either really quick or really long, depending on which school you went to. A French married father of 2 has won a staggering payout after claiming use of a prescription drug used to treat Parkinson's disease turned him into a compulsive gay sex and gambling addict. Can you say scapegoat, anyone? Come on, bullshit.
Oh my gosh, how would you prove that?
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. He's just like, oh, I took this drugs and now I'm gay and I gamble a lot. Bullshit. How could you either prove or disprove this whole scenario?
Maybe, if anything, the medicine had some type of effect on his like frontal lobe area, which is the common sense area that says, don't do these things. And
That's
it took
ridiculous. There you go. I think you had something go wrong with your frontal lobe common sense area.
probably took away his inhibitions and all of that, and then so he's gonna blame the medicine.
This is so much horse shit. He's just like, oop, I'm in debt. Oh,
Yeah.
she's leaving me. Oh, I better freaking come up with something.
I have been ousted from this community. Everyone hates me.
Ostracized. I've been ostracized. Now, this one is a very interesting study. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience has uncovered a surprising new property of the hormone oxytocin, finding that when men in monogamous relationships got a sniff of the stuff, they subsequently put a little extra space between themselves and an attractive woman they just met. So the oxytocin didn't have the same effect on single heterosexual men who comfortably parked themselves between 21 and 24 inches from a complete stranger of the opposite sex. The men who declared themselves in stable relationships were, on average, 6.5 inches further away than the single men. Do you think there's really something to this, or is this just bullshit?
I think it sounds like it's one study, and they want their name in something and to say, hey, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. Neuroscience is pretty. I would have to see more studies.
I got me a GED.
That's crazy.
You can get your neuroscience on.
Are you kidding? Do you know how you could market that? All these married women would be like buying it up the.
You are going to wear this.
Here, honey.
Around
here's a new
your
cologne.
neck. You hear, put this amulet around your neck. You're like, I just don't want to stand close to hot women anymore. I just don't understand this shit.
Should be hosing down your clothes when you're at work. Who does most of the laundry, really? Man, that's smart.
Nice.
I wonder if it works. Is that like a female hormone or something? Or is that a male hormone?
I don't know. You were really interested in this shit.
I don't know. My boyfriend would be like spraying my clothes.
Yeah, I'd be like, stay away. Stay away. That's a good spray. I
don't feel like being around hot people anymore.
I just have a problem. I'd be like, yeah, thank goodness. Men in their 30s who had inflamed gums caused by severe
lack of brushing, lack of flossing.
Stop it. Periodontal disease were 3 times more likely to suffer from erection problems. Oh man, his dick is like, did you get a whiff of his breath? That motherfucker don't brush. How in the hell?
Nobody's going to kiss your ass. That's why. No one's going to kiss you. There's no foreplay. There's no, ew, that's disgusting.
Do you think that's it? Do you think it's really just based on the fact that somebody is staying away from your mouth so you're not able to get aroused with other things? Or do you think there could be some kind of bacteria or something that's causing these problems?
Well, if you want one thing to swell, you don't want all your teeth to take over that job and do it.
That's a good one.
That's one thing. And then another thing would be like, wow, my gums are swollen and my I'm thinking about it a little bit too much, and I don't know, maybe the mental part of it or something is getting to them. Oh, my teeth don't, they don't smile as much or whatever. You've probably read those things or heard that. Some people won't smile as much because their teeth and stuff are gross, and
I have a friend, and I pray he's not listening right now. But have you ever seen the cartoon like Tom and Jerry?
Yes.
You ever see when Jerry gets hit in the face with the sledgehammer or something, and his teeth
fall out?
Man, I got a friend that looks just like that.
It's like chiclets.
Yeah. Just like Jaggies. We call them Jaggies, the jigsaw puzzles. Looks like he's chewing on a 500-piecer. I love him to death, but gosh damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, things happen,
Let's
sometimes
get the grill.
People are born with but they say bad teeth and that, but they do have those veneers and things that you can They're expensive, but save up. Maybe get one for your birthday.
Get one a birthday.
Get one.
By the time you're 50, you be in good shape. You be like, yeah, I got the front row done. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Now, this is one. I'm going to try this next one. The way people's pupils react when they see other people is an effective way to assess sexual orientation, according to a new study. The reactions of the study participants' pupils revealed that heterosexual men responded most to images of women and homosexual men responded most to images of men. Additionally, researchers found that homosexual women responded most to images of women and heterosexual women expressed arousal to both men and women, though they were more likely to choose to watch a man. Previous studies have shown that the pupils widen in response to seeing others who they find attractive. Oh, I am going to watch this closely. Oh, I saw how you were looking at that dude.
Oh, my gosh.
I just noticed this. Your pupils seem to get a little dilated there.
You can't even say that.
Yeah, that's a good research.
What about eye drops? How many people take eye drops out there? How many people take medical eye drops out there?
You're going to be like that guy in that earlier story, like, well, I started taking these eye drops and then I just started looking at all kinds of dudes and stuff. It's not my fault.
What about medications? Think about it. Oh, my gosh. That's insane. What about the light in the room? That's one study. I'd have to look at it. That's pretty crazy.
You're really serious. You're like, I'm really going to look into this.
I would love to, because that's just nuts.
I like it.
That's crazy. But I mean, you're talking about just pupils, correct?
Yes.
So their pupils will be like either smaller or bigger, depending on the image that they saw.
Yes. So it'd be like just normal for something they're not attracted to, and then boom, boom for something they are attracted to.
That's the one crazy thing about science too. Like, but once you take good care of all the other factors, like lighting, everybody has to have the same lighting in the room.
Yeah.
Everybody has to have the same prescription eye problems or whatever, medications and all that stuff. Once you factor all that out, if that's the case, then I'm gonna be I want to look at people's eyeballs now.
Doesn't that kind of play into the old expression of something about you opened my eyes or something?
Yeah, something like that. Or eyes are the truth to the soul or something like that.
Look at him. He's just wide-eyed and because you're like, just engaged. This could be something to it.
Maybe. Do you see, are they supposed to be big? Like that one, animal that you squeeze and their eyes almost like...
And the Humane Society and PETA have shut us down. So
the picture. You don't actually take animals and do that.
I thought you made it sound like we're just squeezing little innocent animals. Just in
those
time for the
pictures,
holidays.
the calendars that you see. You know what ones I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so is it supposed to be like your eyes are dilated super big or super small? You'd have to look at that too.
Yeah, I'm going to check into this.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah. It's interesting.
The search for the female G-spot has become like the search for the lost city of Atlantis. Some insist it's real and that they found it. Others insist it's a myth. And still others say it was never lost. It is just part of an island we've known about all along. An extension of the clitoris. Now a surgeon from Florida is insisting he's not only solved the mystery, but he's held the G-spot in his hands.
Oh my gosh.
Dr. Adam Ostrensky, a surgeon and retired professor of gynecology in St. Petersburg, reports in an article of the Journal of Sexual Medicine that he found the G-spot in an 83-year-old Polish woman. It is not an extension of the clitoris, as many experts believe, but it's a discrete structure angling away from the urethra. This is amazing. If he's legit, do you think he's legit or you think this is bullshit?
I don't know. How did he find it in this woman is what I want to know.
I mean, I'm thinking
exactly. What did you do to find this?
I think this is an autopsy, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Not to gross anybody out, but I mean,
it wouldn't gross out the first guest or the first lady that you talked about.
She'd be like, what are you going to do with those bones? Oh, man, gross. I mean, you could take those bones, but they'd be all brittle and stuff by then. Oh, shit.
That's what she does, though. That's so gross.
That's nasty. What if a bone just broke right in her?
Oh, my gosh. And how does she select?
And then she'd be like, ooh, I found the G-spot with that jagged point of this bone. Ouch.
Nasty. I believe in the G-spot.
That's ridiculous. Thank you. What? What is something I said?
I said, I believe in the G-spot, and then you're like, thank you.
Thank heaven somebody believes in the G-spot.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe we could believe together.
You made it sound like you discovered one or something.
Oh, my goodness. I'm Christopher Clitoris, and I discovered the G-spot.
Good one.
Or Christopher Columbus. Nice.
That's awesome.
I have one last story.
Wait, I wasn't done with that one.
Whoa, excuse me. Why don't you tear it up then? Why don't you just tear it up?
I'm just saying.
Give me my airtime, damn it. I'm talking to my agent.
I agree, though, that it is like an island that sort of just hasn't really been explored. And I really think I encourage people to.
Yeah. So you're saying there's lots of sharks around it, and there's all kinds of, like the, what was it, Gilligan's Island or something?
I think that there's a lot of circumstances or things that keep people from discovering it.
And
such as inexperienced partners, women that are inexperienced with their sexuality and their bodies.
Okay. All right, you're on a roll.
Maybe some people are just not born with one.
Okay. Nice. I just don't have one.
I found mine though.
You found it. It was
awesome.
in the back of the closet behind some old clothes, right?
But it's not like I could say, "Oh, there it is," or like, no. You have to go this way or that way. I'm not exactly sure like where it is. But like,
so you can't even make a map. You're just like, it's somewhere in here. Somewhere in here somewhere.
I'm right.
Nice.
Okay, you can move on now.
I don't think Google Maps will be calling you anytime soon. Awesome. Last story of the day. Oh, man, it's been a lot of fun. New research suggests that there may be some truth to the possibility of being just friends with members of the opposite sex, but the opportunity or perceived opportunity for romance was believed to be lurking just around the corner. The results suggest large gender differences in how men and women experience opposite sex friendships. Men were much more attracted to their female friends than vice versa. Men were also more likely to think that the opposite sex friend was attracted to them. Mm-hmm. Men consistently overestimated the level of attraction felt by their female friends, and women consistently underestimated the level of attraction felt by their male friends. Men were also more willing to act on this mistakenly perceived mutual attraction. Overall, the results suggest that men, relative to women, have a particularly hard time being just friends. These studies suggest that men and women have vastly different views of what it means to be just friends, and that these differing views have the potential to lead to trouble. Men seem unable to turn off their desire for something more. This, I rest my case, Your Honor. I have always stated this. It's not, when you're trying to be cool with somebody, it's not just one party or the other. It's the combination of the two. And when you have one party bullshitting and the other one's, being legit, then it's going to lead to trouble. Any thoughts?
Yes. I have experienced like all of the above. I do believe that I know that I can be friends with guys and just friends with guys. And I really hope my boyfriend's listening because he's always like, nope, girls and guys can't be just friends.
But this kind of proves it, that guys always think that there's something more. They always take it the wrong way, and that's what you got to be careful of, I think.
Right. I have to give him credit for that because now I understand that. But when someone just says, no, guys and girls can't be just friends, I'm like, yes, they can. I don't want to do any of my friends. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking of
Not
my
even for money?
experience.
Not even for money?
Like
you don't even want to do their. You don't even want to do their dead bones.
Oh, well, I don't know. Let me think about that.
Do some of their dead bones later on.
I may reconsider that. I was a little hasty on that area, but no. I don't know. I just think that, I mean, now listening to that, it makes more sense to me coming from that angle. But to just say, like, two people can't be friends.
Yeah. It's just always something. I don't know. I think if
but like
you're,
it said
if you're
in there,
not
basically
attracted,
guys think you're either attracted to them or they're attracted to you.
Yep.
They can't be just friends with you. They act on these feelings. It sounds like most of the problems come from the males. You know, they're like misconceptions of what's really going on.
Yeah, not paying attention.
You know, and they're just like, oh, well, she must want me.
I think everybody.
She has to want me.
I think every man has been in a situation where they've mistaken that.
Oh, I would imagine.
Where you're like, oh shit, she wants me. Uh-oh. You know?
I mean, they go after everybody. You've got to be wrong.
How old did you say you
wrong
are?
At least
How old
some...
did you say you are? Oh, that's close. That's close enough. Yeah, I'm going after everybody. That's so ridiculous.
I've heard this. I'm not even going to repeat it because it's so stupid.
Yeah, don't repeat it.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're going to say.
You know me, though. If I say it's stupid, I'm not going to repeat it, then you don't want to hear it. Yeah.
Not good. But maybe two guys could be friends and they could say, I'm not gay.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
if they were, then they could still be just friends, right?
Yeah.
All right, folks. That is going to do it. Thankfully, that is going to do it for this edition.
Sorry.
Oh, let's try this again. That is going to do it for this edition of Sex Headline News. It's Sex Headline News is the name of the fucking show. Oh, my gosh. You can head to Tiger Prince Entertainment. That's tpenetwork.com. And we swear that this show never gets any better than this. It just perpetually in this shithole of an existence. But until next time, we're signing off.